is a sitting duck for intense storms.
Now, a hurricane moving in from the east-southeast, moving towards the west-northwest, similar to Hugo, is estimated to cause more than $10 billion worth of damage across our area here in South Florida.
Hugo was not quite as powerful even as this hurricane is right now. And we know there were billions and billions of dollars, upwards of $10 billion altogether, or $6 billion, I think, in South Carolina alone. So I think that we should expect that the damage in Florida will be greater than that.
We've lost power around the area. We're running on generator power now, but the situation is we're starting to see some damage even around the hotel we're at.
It is literally incomprehensible the amount of damage that it's going to do.
Here in the computing room, electronic machines digest the constant flood of information received from all stations. This is then translated into an ever-changing diagram of the Earth's weather. Forecasts for every sector of the globe are made months in advance. Prediction charts have indicated that a powerful hurricane will begin forming today in the Atlantic Ocean. The electronic weather map shows an intense storm system building up about 1,000 miles due east of Miami, Florida. The controller calls for a close-up satellite view of the troubled area.
Coordinates: Coco 526, Yankee 2.5.
Okay, controller, Coco 526, Yankee 2.5.
The characteristic swirling clouds of the hurricane are beginning to form. At sea, the waves anticipate the violence to come. The controller calls for a last-minute prediction of the hurricane's path. If control measures are not begun at once, the hurricane will smash across densely populated areas within 48 hours.
11 a.m. EST. A hurricane is forming 960 miles east of Miami, Florida. If control measures are ineffective, it will pass inland at Cape Hatteras in 48 hours. Control operations will begin within 2 hours, but safety precautions should be completed from Cape Fear, north no later than 6 p.m. tomorrow.
At Weather Central, the control strategy is mapped out. A ridge of high pressure slants across the eastern United States between two low-pressure storm systems. If these two storm centers are intensified, the high will build up along the coast, forming a barrier that will turn the hurricane out to sea.
Stand by. Now pulling in satellite number 1 for visual check of low pressure systems L20 and L21.
The operator brings the satellite into focus on the two storms, one centered over Kansas, the other over Labrador.
Changing to northeastern low L21.
With a touch of a button, the battle begins. On the ground, chemical cloud seeders begin to work the two storm areas. Robot planes seed the clouds from above. The storm centers over Kansas and over Labrador intensify as seeding continues.
Now changing over to Hurricane Center H8.
The fury of the hurricane mounts as 100-mile-an-hour winds lash the sea to a foaming frenzy.
All stations, Sector C. Activate Phase 2, Control Plan Delta. Send vapor rockets for 42,000 feet. Execute.
As an emergency measure, the controller calls for a salvo of vapor rockets to be fired ahead of the path the hurricane is predicted to take. These artificial clouds will block the sun from evaporating more water, to feed the hurricane. The reports coming into the control center indicate that the diversionary cloud seeding over Kansas is now creating a flood danger. Specially equipped robot aircraft are dispatched immediately to release a high concentration of cloud seeding material into the fringes of the storm. Heavier seeding from the ground also helps to subdue the rain by spreading it over a wider area. The controller calls for another view of the hurricane, which has now moved closer to the coast.
Signal out on number 1 satellite. 10-minute direction for correction. Have you anything else in the area?
Satellite station S1 is approaching area. We'll make contact. S1, this is Weather Central. Request video signal at grid coordinates Coco.
An emergency situation has developed. In an orbiting space station 1,000 miles above the hurricane, a crewman sends a temporary picture back to Weather Central.
Okay, S1, your video is R5S5. Thank you.
The hurricane has stopped moving toward the coast, but is still intensifying. It must be made to move northward and out to sea. This is a crisis.
Aberdeen Station. Activate multiple seeding rockets.
We can only hope 2019, during one of the happiest times of the year, hurricane season, that Florida finally gets leveled right off the flat earth. And no more assholes drinking 32 ounces of malt liquor. Have that parachute ready, Piss Glenn. Everybody wants you dead. Batten down the hatches. It's a fucking hurricane.
All I do is puff him all day. Getting money in the bluff or on MLK. Since they bought gold back, I bought me a gold max to explode. I leave you back on Old National. Men and Gentlemen's Club with gentlemen thugs. But they call my hood the pool dog, cause we swimming in drugs. We get high, get drunk, and we get shit crunk. Violate, you might die, or let's get jumped. Jada Kiss, Lil John, and them Eastside boys. D-Block, every nigga got at least 5 toys. Double R till they put me in the ground. And I come back as a bullet, nigga, put me in the pound. Stop acting like a bitch, you scared. What up, niggas, the remix. Put your hood up, niggas. Put your hood up. Put your hood up. Put your hood up. Put your hood up. Put your click up. Put your click up.
Purchase swill. Batten down the hatches. We can only hope Glitch's Brew Pub gets fucking walloped too. The end of Florida 2019 hurricane season.
Place where you promised. Never put myself in a compromised position. I'm a chess player. And if I did, I just shoot my way out. First born to my mama. I come from the place where you promised. Die before your 21st. You'll be surprised what's underneath the earth. Dug dirt, I put bones there.
Flat Earth.
All my enemies is gone now. I can't sleep through the cold sweats. Flashbacks, I'm a known threat. God-fearing, yet I'm evil though. I think deep, I believe in ghosts. Ever felt the hand of a dead body? Then you know why I took my gun and headshot him. War started over dope cuts. I put what I live by on both nuts. It's either him or me, so I say fuck dude. I look him in his eyes and tell him fuck you. I've been running this shit so long, I had always like fuck you. Niggas been throwing rocks at the drum, I'ma reach out and touch you. Ain't gotta put no money on your dumb, my nigga fuck you. And everything you stand for, oh bitch, pussy nigga fuck you.
Category 5, be bold, be smooth, be powerful, be fucking gone. Fuck you, Fat Reggie. You're fucking powerless. Fuck you, Dwarf. None of your fucking phone. Back them down in 2019, Florida. It's almost hurricane season.